Here comes another cross though early from Brighton, not cleared properly, and then smashed from the edge of the box, only for Bazunu to make a great save. Gomez's left-footed 6-yard area looks relatively vacant as Saints players are there. It's a big header.
כמו בפרמייר ליג. כן, מינטה מסר לעצמו או לבזונו.
Goes to the back post, free header at the back post. Bazunu goes down and claims it. On the bench is a young striker. Now it's Brighton though attacking. Mitoma gives it back. 61 points. And now the long distance shot comes because Bazunu was off his line and Lewis don't fancy. Dunk again with a long one. Bazunu will get that. This right hand side of the penalty area, pulls it back. Good tackle by Fraser, working back. Might be a chance for Ruta near the Brighton penalty area again. Caught them playing out from the back, and Fraser crosses towards Armstrong. Cisse will try and clear and Brie, and his first time cross headed well. He really stretched his neck round to get some power into that. Did Josh Corr. Might have got in between the two defenders as well. Skips past one, squares it, and he just can't get Fraser on the end of the long ball as well from Van Hecker, the diagonal. Mitoma gets there, and although he's seen Bazunu off his line, his volley is inaccurate. Well wide. Actually got in there as well. Southampton growing in confidence. Here comes the cross from Fraser. Van Hecker heads away. Mid-to this game than some of the friendlies. Manning. And Armstrong. That's a good ball into O'Reilly. Looks for Minte, who has it, and he gets it past Bazunu. And the referee's already blown for a trip on Ryan Manning. Blonde figure of Paul Van Hecker. And again, another big sweeping ball forward from Lewis. Duns off a couple of players and swings it nicely to Mitoma. He's got an overlap from De Kuiper, uses it as a Minte into the box, curls it inside the far post, and that is a lovely finish from Jakob Minte that will count this time. 3 minutes after he had a goal disallowed, he scores. Lovely move from Brighton, and he placed that beautifully. Minte, who cost Brighton a lot of money, you'll remember, from Newcastle a year ago. Couldn't make an impression in the playoff final against Saints. That's a nice 1-2, and Bazunu reacts well off his line at the foul. Mitoma attacking the D. He's got Ruta to his left in the box, and that's a crucial good movement from Downs. Collects it, gets it into the box early, and Van Hecker's put Minte through again, and he does a dummy. Oh, and then O'Reilly slips over. How on earth have they not scored there, Brighton? Bought from Vifa. Ayari, that's clever. Ricochets. Eventually, Gomez leaves it. De Kuiper swings it to the back post. Down, Dunk heads it down, and he keeps just here comes this corner. Again, Brighton looking to get men in around 90 seconds of normal time left. Minte, the goal scorer, crosses, and that was a crucial. Weaver checks, tackled by Shea Charles. Two Saints players almost hurt each other there. It's a bit of a mess. Manning and Charles both the left back. Here's Minte, the goal scorer, slides it on the outside for Weaver. Right foot will put Minte in to get him behind Manning, who goes back with him, makes a tackle. Manning, and he does well because he's wing, and he gets a good cross in left-footed as well. Goldie stays on his line, heads go up. Archer can pin Brighton. You have to say that's a clever way to get out of the throw-in situation. Here's Minte, rolls it ahead, and space in front of him, uses it to come forward. Charles has a chance to play it round the corner, does so, but Archer James Bree is okay, of course, but a chance for Sugawara. Now that long ball over the middle almost got down to run it across his body, and it created a bit of space. Here's Archer with the shot. It deflects. Great again. Riley makes the run, squares it, and Saints survive because Stevens clears it into the chapel end. Brighton threatening to play round this time. Van Hecker with the strong header. That's a good save by Bazunu. O'Reilly chucks that into the box. Really interesting delivery. And he feeds Minte again. Ruta at the back post. Wants it, but O'Reilly will get it. And it deflects wide as Bazunu and Sugawara lunge in front of the shot. and deny Brighton a second goal. Well done, Yuki Sugawara. Opens up for him, does it? He finds Minte instead. He curls it like his first goal in the first half, and this time it's a yard wide. One with Manning in the box now on the right. That's a good ball square to O'Reilly again. Yari. And he goes now. It's a lovely ball threaded through from Mitoma, who can't quite get on the end of Gomez's pass. Was it just the two changes in the end? No, Edwards is on as well. Edwards is on to Minte. Minte looking for a second. Gets it in exactly the same fashion as the first. In the first half, just picks his spot in the far corner. Saints are angry about something the referee missed earlier. Shea Charles is complaining to the linesman on the far side, but meanwhile it counts. Brighton celebrate. They've got a second in the 64th minute, and Minte has his second, and he has tortured Saints all afternoon. So great turn and speed there. Feeds Archer. Another block, this time from Van. Wherever you're watching, you can decide if Saints are a 3 or a 4 for a minute as they look to lob Saints now. It was Howell's first touch. If he just come on, it was certainly not lacking confidence, was it? So gets a lovely little dummy, shoots, a deflector. And Saints are back in the game. And Jay Robinson has once more come off the bench to great effect in pre-season for Saints. And that's just what the fans see needed and what you needed at home. Good news for Saints. The deflection's big. Whether Robinson gets it or not, he's academic, to be honest, and a friendly. Southampton now. Here comes Sugawara on the right. Good ball, another deflection. This time behind, off done for a corner. Ron and Archer seem to be playing more like down the middles. They get dispossessed, Brighton. It's good play from Robinson, and Archer will try. High, Hanger. Quasi the target. He got up, still haven't cleared. But oh, it's a penalty. Quasi wins the penalty. Van Hecke wants to. Here he comes. Beautifully into the bottom corner. Adam Armstrong. And from 2-0 down after an error, Saints are 2-2 after 72 minutes. And that'll do Adam Armstrong a world of good as well to tuck that away. Whatever you think, Fraser can have another go with the cross. This time it's a good header. Hits the post, comes back out, and somehow still has it in his hands. As it came off his left back, De Kuyper back into his hands. They are the point of that exchange. It could have gone to Fraser earlier. He's got it anyway. He crosses it, Fraser. Easy clearance for Weef. And De Kuyper puts a long ball through, which Bazunu will come off his line to gather and get in on the goal. He goes back to his support. It's a clever ball as well. The header's smart and flicked on. Off. Gets the last 10 minutes. Now here's Robinson on the left again on the edge of the box. Maybe was the culprit for the penalty for Saints? Hard to know. And then the ball played across the 6-yard off a Brighton player. Goes back to Sugawara. Cross is good and just rushing into the near.